think there's an ad break as well on Twitch. Everything went wrong at the same time. Yes, it has. Yeah, I almost didn't stream, and this is all temporary. Yeah, I decided since I'm going to doodle, why not do it in on stream? Hello. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know if you can hear me because Streamlabs says that I have an ads going. Yes, I'm doing traditional this time. So I've got a sketch done which I can hear properly, no worries. Okay, cool. I don't know why the ad break notification is not correct most of the time, and it's a bit annoying, but not much I can do. That is the only thing I can rely on. And yeah, so possibly invisible, but this is a sketch that I was running last night of the reference that is up here. Well, just modified slightly. And I just wanted to test drawing and painting some of these objects just to get my feet wet before I tackle a bigger piece. It's from Witch Hat Atelier. It's an anime, well, not originally from an anime, it's originally from a manga, but I haven't read the manga. But I started watching the anime and I absolutely love it. You know that one? Oh, brilliant. So yeah, it is quite splendid, both theme and visuals and animation. It's such a stunner. So I was a bit on the inspiration train. And I decided to start doodling and see where I go. I don't often paint and draw things in this type of style, so all these will be new to me. And I also forgot to prep the palette because this is a borrowed palette. This was my watercolor one. This is my gouache one. And everything is super dirty, but I'm going to be drawing first, then a bit of inking, so it's more visible. Another one, and the guy, Hihori. Yes, it is quite a looker. Very hot character indeed. I don't know how it evolves and what else happens and how many other characters there are, but it's going to be definitely interesting to see how it goes. Let me bring up the references on my end as well so I don't completely fumble my way around. And of course it went on the other monitor because why not? And to top it off, they made him British in English. I'm watching it subbed, not dubbed. At least for now, it is just subbed. So I might check it out how it is dubbed, but I rarely watch dubbed animes. Also, I need to zoom in a little bit. My high-tech solution for the unraveling zoom. Piece of tape. Let me just put something here so it can focus. There. Oh, no worries, it's great on both versions. Yeah, sometimes I do check out other languages, dubbing-wise. I think I watched Solo Leveling and Japanese, English and Korean. So yeah, I do like to vary. Let me bring up the references. Also, let me make sure that I see the YouTube chat as well before. Korean dub is very rare. Yeah, well, I guess Solo Leveling was so popular and so kind of on demand, high demand, that they had to dub it. Don't see many talk about it. About which one? Korean dub in general, or Witch Hat Atelier? I do like my Korean dub. Oh yes, I would listen to Korean dub in pretty much of anything. I'm fairly new to Korean content, but I do like it. I'm a bit of a language nerd, so I like to vary in that regard as well. Yes, I've been trying to learn Japanese for the past, I don't know, 20 years, make it. Mostly for ordering food. Oh well, whatever floats your boat, whatever you find helpful. Exactly, yeah. And it's such a shame that if you don't practice a language, you lose it quite quickly. But nevertheless, I think is a good thing to keep your brain active, your mind open. Especially if you combine learning a language with learning the culture around the language, I think is extremely fascinating. That's why when I'm in their country, I order takeout frequently. It is quite handy, especially when you go in a country that is not very strong on their English willingness to speak. Or well, the willingness to speak in English rather. Like in Japan, you might find people that know English, but they don't want to speak it because they're kind of self-conscious a little bit. So at least making the attempt of starting to speak in Japanese kind of breaks the ice in a sense. I found it quite pleasing to interact with the locals. And if you go like in the countryside, for example, you might find even less people that speak English to begin with. So it depends on where you go, what you do, and stuff like that. But I love languages as well. It's a half fixation of mine. And we're so privileged these days because we have tons and tons and tons of ways to learn a language. There's tons of podcasts. You have different providers or streaming services that give you the option of swapping to another language. This is too big. Gee, need crickets. Yep. Most people now rely on language on their phone. Yeah, Duolingo and apps in general have been quite useful, at least to get people close to other languages. That is not necessarily something that they would find in official education, so to speak. I don't even know if this is visible. I don't have OBS visible. There it is. Yeah, it is centered enough. But I'm left-handed, so sorry for going left to right. I should have gone right to left, so at least you could see more of what I'm doing. I might just do another doodle on the right and then swap back and forth. I think it's gonna be a bit better. It's fine. Yeah, it's just that if my hand is like here, you can't see anything of what I've done so far. It's a bit annoying. Well, it is a bit annoying anyway. And I'm zoomed in, so it's more hand than paper. But yeah, how did your commission work go? Did you manage to finish it? I saw that you were streaming like for 12 hours or something like that. It was crazy. You're almost done. Oh, I'm glad to hear. It sounded like it was something that was weighing on your mental sanity or your anxiety. I was having fun though. I was procrastinating on that art for a while. Oh, you're in the right place. Procrastination Nation is over here. You're right at home. It was because I changed art style. I had to change a lot. Oh, I see. That can destabilize your plans considerably. Talking about plans being shambled and messed up. Today's the day. Given what I was mentioning earlier. It was quite fun. There was contrast in the art now. It looks darker on one side. Do you mean your piece? Was it lacking contrast and then you added it after I left for my battle with the universe? The battle with my plans. Because it was looking already quite balanced when I was on your stream. And by the way, I don't know how many people we have, but I'll give you a shout out when we have more than one person. So it's worth shouting out. This is a bit croaky. I'm here to talk to Maria. You're tired. I hope I'm not keeping you from resting. You've been going for such a long time on your stream. I feel a bit guilty starting to stream now. that you were maybe about to rest. I can't sleep yet. Okay, I see. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how long I'll be streaming for, but I just wanted to start testing sketches and whatnot. Because like I said, I did a trial run of the full picture that I wanted to portray, but I kind of wanted to combine different elements, maybe add one of the sigils. So have like a round, well, let me bring this guy. Let's see if I can manage to make it visible. Yeah, well, it is visible enough, I guess. So having like the circle overlay with a spell. So I don't know, I'm still thinking about what to add, where to add things, how tidy the circle of objects should be. Also the work on the clothing is not finalized. As you can see, it's barely hinted. So it's just something that I wanted to at least have a full picture so I could see if it was manageable in one A4 page. Let me grab some water. And now I'm just testing single objects. It will look good. Yeah, she was laying down. Yes. Oops, sorry for the squeaking. That was a little loud. It's really inspiring as a style of anime. I find it extremely inspiring. Okay, chapters here. I'm just making sure that I'm not losing track of the technical aspects. The Witch Hat Atelier, very fun to watch, different kind of magic. Yeah, it is super visually appealing, and it also is at a crossroad between things that I like a lot as topics. So we have magic, we have a sort of medieval setting, which is one of my weak spots. It's very also Ghibli-like or Ghibli-inspired. As for movement, weight of flying things and clothes, and there's a lot going on that reminds me of several Ghibli. Also the setting, like the environment itself, is quite house castle aligned, if you want to call it that way. I'm liking it very, very much. This music is making you sleepy. Damn you, Skyrim. Shakes fist in the air. Yeah, the last hour and a half haven't been particularly relaxing with everything going south with my plants, so I needed something soothing to regain some calmness. Has Maria tried sculpting before? Yes, I have. Both digitally and traditionally. And if you bear with me 20 seconds, I might be able to bring out the only thing that I think I still have. Made in Sculpey. I don't know how many years ago, and it's crumbly as hell. I don't even know if you can see it clearly. It's like an eagle head. Probably it's not focusing. Yuck. Not the perfect lighting either. Oh, there's one of the feathers has decided to leave the rest of the body. Who was it? Oh, hi, ITA. Thank you for reading. I was just showing Aruth Fantasia my, let's call them skills and sculpting, or my attempts at sculpting. There was an attempt of making a horse head, but it kind of died halfway, like one of my many work in progress that died in while I was still trying to work to walk. How was stream? Hello, welcome everyone. Hello. It looks tasty. Oh, there's a lot of crab, a lot of happy crabs in chat. Thank you so much for coming along. Let me just check chat just to make sure that I'm not missing too much. Digital, okay. Friends, yes, I have been blessed with more friends on stream. So yeah, stream was good. How are you? I'm okay, thank you. I've had a bit of a rough one because I was planning on doing something different, like starting my new piece, and then printer didn't print. My final design wouldn't come together. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna leave it as is and do some doodling. I'm planning on doing 2 pieces in parallel. One is gonna be based on Witch Hat Atelier anime. This is like a quick draft that I've drawn yesterday. You can see the references on the right-hand side. And another one is from The Witcher. So like two completely different realms. So for the new raiders, I'm gonna show you what I usually do or what I might be doing when you pop on stream, because I change quite often. I'm a self-taught artist and I can't stay still to save my life, as I was mentioning earlier on Aruth's stream. And if I can share my... I think I have it somewhere. Yeah, it should be close. Should be here. There it is. Okay, so this is my Instagram. So I'll do some fan arts from different franchises, let's say, or different places. So Ghibli is one of them. I paint and draw different horses. There's gouache, there's digital, there's ink, a lot of ink drawing that I absolutely adore. Brush pens, like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, there's a bit of variety. As you can see, like urban, people, animals, you name it. Like animal style, it's like, yeah, I'm all over the place. That is kind of the long story short. And lately I've been focusing more on gouache, which are like these 3 pieces, 2 from Arcane and 1 from Resident Evil. Well, this is not the finished piece, but yeah. So yeah, that's what I tend to do, which is pretty much everything and anything all at once. Good, it's beautiful that you can do many styles. Oh well, I appreciate that you appreciate. I appreciate it as well because it keeps me on my toes. I can never be bored. Like I cannot allow myself to be bored, otherwise if I'm bored I don't function. So I change quite often depending on the mood, and that goes also for with the background music. Today is super chilled and soothing. Other times it might be like hard rock, you never know. So yeah, but if you're into discovering subjects and media, you're very, very welcome to stay and come back. You will never get burned out with this method. I managed to get a very quite heavy burnout with work, so I do manage to find a way of messing myself up. But yeah, at least art-wise, I'm pretty good. The only downside is that if you pick up any of my sketchbooks, many of them have lots of whips that are never going to be finished. But other than that, is all good and dandy. I try to learn as much as possible when I change from one media to the other and one subject to the other. Like if you're doing fur, you learn different things than when you learn metals, for example. Some concepts are the same, some lessons are the same, but others are definitely different. I also started dabbling into mini painting as well, like miniatures like Warhammer and board games. So yeah, literally a wheel of mystery. You never know what you're gonna get next time. Exactly. I do like my variety. That's why I've miniatures. Oh, you're into miniatures as well. There's another user, another streamer that comes over quite often. I'll let you know if he pops around. Actually, I'm gonna give him a shout out as well. So I'm gonna give a shout out to you first, so people can go and check out your channel. You've been so kind to read earlier. First, so there we go, and second, so I hope I have written it right. Yes, last stream miniatures and models. So whenever I find people that I want to support, I am more than happy to shout them out, to let people know about them, because it's a tough world out there with the crappy algorithms that don't favor us. So any way I can help, I'm happy. There we go. I think we have, yeah, the Twitch overlays. Okay. I shall see when they're live. He hasn't been back to streaming for a long time, but I'm sure he's gonna be streaming at some point soon. Also, if one all the niche though. Yeah, there's space for everything on this channel. There's super popular stuff, there's niche stuff as well. So yeah, like you were saying earlier, you never know what you're gonna get. Anyway, I haven't checked. Itak, you were doing, yes, it says you're last playing art, which is a funny way of saying that, because I should change to like the category was, and then the name of the category. But yeah, I'm gonna remind myself to change the default message. Like if you wanted to share what you were doing, let me know. I think I need to give you permission to post links, unless the VIP have automatically access to share links. But yeah, anyway, arting is the best kind of game. Yeah, and we do play around. That is the best way to learn, is playing with different things, technical term. So yeah, indeed, playing should be part of the learning or the experiencing of art, because the more you play, the more you enjoy it, and you learn in the best way possible. Potions art. Yeah, somewhat, yes. Ingredients and potions and pens and all sorts. Let me change the shape of this one a little bit. It's a little non-ergonomic. It's not very comfortable to hold, I would guess. Also, let me just make sure that this is really focused. How long has that eraser been with you? A while, but it's one of the needed erasers, so I can never track which bits I lose and which bits I forget somewhere, and then find them after months, if not years. Yes, it's one of the needed erasers. For detail deleting and erasing, I have the Tombow, I don't know how it's called, like mechanical eraser, but it's not one of the fancy electric ones, like battery operated. I do like my needed eraser for sure. No, my eraser that flies, it gets lost. Yeah, when my erasers fly and collect dust, they're pretty much done for. Centered. It might be uncomfortable as well to hold. Oh my god, the cactus emotes are adorable. Oh, you found them? Yes, I have managed to upload them. I made a bit of a mess up when I exported it. I didn't realize that they were half transparent, so I had to redo the raising the roof. But yeah, they're live. I should have probably put it in the title because people were witnessing the coming together of those emotes. So they might have wanted to see them live, but hey, they're gonna be there. Anyways, for now, I think it's time to rest. The music's really soon making me sleep. Oh, but I'm glad that is inducing your rest because you've been streaming for like more than 12 hours. So you definitely need to lay down and get some sleep, get some rest. Have a good rest of the stream. Would be fun if I wake up and you're still going. We'll see about that. If that is the case, it's gonna be a challenging day tomorrow. I'm gonna be half a zombie, but yeah, thank you again for stopping by, for keeping me company. It's been nice chatting, as always. Hope you take care, and I will see you soon. Let's see how deep into this rabbit hole I managed to put myself into. Do a bit of a leather strap or something, or string rather. Cool, and there's the lurk command working. Thank you for the lurk, by the way. Very, very generous, very kind. Everything helps. I'll see you again next time in Didio. This needs to go behind. This is in front. Sorry for the noises, that's my neighbors. Not much control over them, I'm afraid. I think this is too long. I'm gonna make it thicker so it balances out. Gonna probably ink these as well before I paint them. So we'll see how they look. I do love my Skyrim music. Let me make sure that I'm not ignoring YouTube chat, which I'm not. this is going fine. It's almost 11:30 p.m. here. Hence the super duper chilling music, sleep-inducing music. I need a reference. A little angled, and then it goes sharp. Okay. But these are magical pens. I could afford to make them a little more extravagant. I lost the tip, the sharpness of the tip of the eraser. I should have definitely gone right to left. Because as I'm drawing on the right hand side, I'm deleting stuff on the left with the side of my hand. Makeshift snail. Like I said, it's a magical world. You should be a little creative. some stones, stone-like writing devices. I don't think I've written anything all at once. Let me bring them here. Let's see if you can see what I'm doing. Yes, this area is visible. Perfect. Should keep the reference invisible. Leave them down. So it's not in the way. Perfect. There. From The Hobbit, Misty Mountains, if I'm not wrong. You can see fine. There's also pestle and mortar. Just down here. Put that here. Hoping I don't delete everything with my hand. Actually, let me do something like the professionals do. You won't be able to see anything, but you can't see squat anyway because my hand's in the way. It looks everything but something corded or bound with a thin rope. I don't know. Words escape me. Went a little wide. what else shall we do? I'm tempted to sketch this. Is it a bottle of ink? It's quite ornate. Let me move it the right end to the right side. And shaped like this. Flat bottom, 4 feet, 4 round feet. Double bottom. At this size, I might not have enough space up here. Maybe do it while it's still at the beginning. Well, there is one thing that I wanted to add. Let me move the bottle. Actually, the bottle I can do it here since it's a bit higher, or I guess a bit taller. And then I can do the objects that I want to include. Maybe here. This is around 1, it should fit. Let me sharpen this lead. Just bear with me 1 second while I find my very specific sharpener. Oops, sorry for the noise. This is one thing that I do all the time. We might be in ad breaks, but I've had many cases in which the notification was lying. So if you can hear me, this is a contraption that I always bring with me. And this is a 3D printed case for my kneaded eraser, under which I've put a washer. And this is magnetic. Well, it can be attached to magnets, let's say. And it has a little eyelet with a little cord to which I've attached the sharpener for my mechanical pencil. And I can pinch it to whichever bag, strap, sketchbook, you name it. And since I bring my sketchbook with me everywhere, this is super, super handy. So I don't have to fear losing these small thingy bobs as I travel. And I don't have to fish it from the bottom of the bag every time I look for it. Now, it might be a little easier to draw exactly what I want to draw. Much more precise. If you're back from ads, if ads were ever happening, welcome back. I know I should have the overall shape before I dive into the details. But too late now. I've already put the raw in. This bottom shape like a angled square-ish. Hope I'm centered enough. Blip. Details of this bottle. I should go like this. Might be a little crooked or angled. It's not very this. This has some sort of cord. The sides, taut, down here, there's a little hook. or crab. I knew it. Did anybody say crab? Illusion. The inner side. Should be the closest. And then the outer side. It doesn't look very taut, because my lines are all curvy. Let's not forget the rest of the decoration, which is arches. Out. Hola! Benvenuti, benvenuti. Thank you for the raid. Salve, salve. Gonna do a little Italian bracket in this stream. Grazie mille, grazie mille. Che cosa stavate facendo prima di precipitarvi dalle mie parti? Comunque nel frattempo che aspetto informazioni, ciao a tutti, sono Maria, sono un'autodidatta e niente, praticamente ogni stream può essere una cosa diversa, faccio 1000 giocate ad Assassin's Creed, ci ho visto solo del gameplay, non ci ho giocato io perché sennò ci perdevo centinaia di ore. Ad ogni modo vi faccio vedere quello che faccio di solito. Ultimamente mi sono dedicata al guazzetto, penso che in italiano si chiami guazzetto, in inglese gouache. Faccio disegni a matita, acquerello, disegni con la penna, diversi soggetti, cavalli, palazzi, persone, scegliete voi, anche stili diversi, anime, non anime, eccetera. Quindi non vi potete mai annoiare da queste parti. E quasi quello che volevo fare, vedi un po'. Faccio... non so se si vedeva il browser. Ma penso di sì. Vabbè, nel caso fatemi sapere. Anche qui ci sono i miei social se volete dare un'occhiata alle cose che faccio. Ho anche un canale YouTube su cui sto streamando anche adesso. E generalmente streamo in inglese, quindi penso che ritornerò al default in inglese, ma se avete domande o volete chiacchierare, fatemi sapere. Maria ti saluta che è leggermente tardino qui. Oh, assolutamente, figurati. Grazie mille per essere passata, per aver anche salutato, è più che apprezzato. Sì, effettivamente, se qui è mezzanotte e lì è l'una, è tardino. Però ancora grazie mille per essere passati. Spero di rivedervi presto. Un'altra cosa che mi sono persa è grazie per il follow a Damon 1983 Rio. Grazie bestemmina per il follow. Sì, le notifiche non funzionano sempre, quindi mi dovete perdonare se mi perdo qualcosa. Come va con l'arte? Abbastanza bene adesso. Non so se lo conoscete, l'anime o il manga Witch Hat Atelier. The idea is to l'idea di fare una cosa del genere, come la reference qui a destra. Non so se si vede bene. Stavo facendo uno studio degli oggetti intorno. Questo disegno a matita, poi li ripasso con l'inchiostro, con una penna stilografica o giù di lì, e poi lo coloro con gouache. Quella è l'idea. Non so se succederà tutto su questo stream, però siccome il piano era diverso per lo stream di oggi, ma è andato un po' tutto di traverso, ho detto fammi mettere un po' di musica chill e faccio un po' di pupazzini carini, oggettini carini. Quindi questo è il mio aggiornamento di oggi. Hai problema, non ti devi scusare, ma che vada, insultiamo il bot e basta. Non conosco l'anime. L'anime, le prime 2 puntate sono state rilasciate la settimana scorsa, oggi è uscita la terza, è bellissimo, è stupendo, è davvero wow. Se vi piace lo stile, lo dico in italiano, Ghibli, cioè all'italiana più che in italiano. Anyway, il Ghibli style è molto Ghibli style. Il manga non l'ho letto, ma le tavole che ho visto sono spettacolari e l'anime è fantastico. Sto recuperando un attimo chat per vedere se mi sono persa qualcosa, mi sembra di no. Ok. Io ho iniziato a Frieren, anch'io l'ho cominciato, sono arrivata a episodio 5. Però non l'ho finito, come di qui sopra. I got to episode 5 of Frieren and I haven't finished it yet. I'm really a sucker for anything medieval or medieval-like. Plus magic, so this is exactly down my alley, and Frieren is as well. Just swapping back to English, just so nobody feels left out. Spero sia ok se swappo lingua. Stiamo lì anch'io, ok. A un certo punto lo riprenderò. There are so many cool animes that are coming out that is hard to keep tabs and keep track of which to watch, which to binge. Allora, la sua assistente, la mia, oh sì, è fortissimo. If you haven't watched it, another really nice and funny anime is Spy Family, and Anya is absolutely adorable. Is the kind of the kid of the family, let's say. Yes, I love it. There's also another one that is not very well known, and it's called The Demon's King Daughter is Too Kind. Non mi chiedere com'è in italiano perché non ho idea di come l'abbiano tradotto, ma è troppo simpatico, fa troppo ridere. The other object that I want to add is the compass-like. Where is it? Let's change reference. 1, 2, 3. There it is. I should draw it laying down. Went a bit overboard with the size. This guy. Spy Family hai citato? Yes, I have. Oh, adoro. Ci ho pianto. Però vabbè, quello non è una novità. Hello, move your fingers if you think I'm cute. All of them. Everyone in chat is cute. You should know that. Look at that. How cute can you be? Mouse in a onesie. Let's see if this works. Adoro Spy Family, anche se l'ultima stagione non lo so, mi ha convinto poco. Adesso parere come Jujutsu Kaisen. A Jujutsu Kaisen l'ultima stagione non l'ho vista ancora. Per Spy Family ti do ragione, è un tono completamente diverso l'ultima stagione. È un po' più pesantino, se vogliamo dire. Thank you for the hug. I do love the soundtrack though. The soundtrack for Spy Family is so groovy. And I love a good bass, and there's a lot of bass in that music. Perché ho recuperato anche il film, è quello, cos'è, sulla neve? Non l'ho ancora visto. Ce l'ho nella lista, ma non l'ho ancora visto. Fa quasi rima. I've heard a notification, but I don't see any events or any chat, so I'm not sure what the blink was for. Interesting. I know I can rely on Streamlabs so much. There's a tassel down here. Oh, there should be slightly outside. I'm smudging everything. Sto facendo la mano a carnevale. I think I'm using a 4B, that's why. That was very British. Farsi la mano a carnevale is extremely British. I think Queen Elizabeth used that expression as well. Totally joking. Of course. Away from us, then the ring and the tassel, of course. something of this sort. And there's a outer ring as well, which might be a little tricky. Feeling this is not the right angle. Positively sure that this is not the angle. If this is the axis, the attachment should be on the right side a little more. A little correction and we should be good. Oh crap. I was trying to pull the tip and I pulled the whole eraser out of the mechanical eraser. Just bear with me while I put it back. Let me use scissors. It's a bit quicker and more precise. Snip, snip. Much better. Oh, I think I've got to the end of the eraser. That's why it was a bit wobbly. Again, this is possibly not the right angle or the right curvature, but I'm gonna leave it as is for now. This is doing, maybe it's going this way more. Note to self, do more studies with simple shapes. Wrapping around and doing fancy things. Might get to inking if I have everything ready. There's some more examples of pens. Oh, hi Callaway, how you doing? Welcome back. Long time no see. You caught me on a completely different trajectory since last time you were on stream. I think last time you saw I was still working on Leon from Resident Evil. Now I'm doing a little study of objects from the world of Witch Hat Atelier, which is an anime. How are you? I am well, thank you. How are you? I hope you're keeping well. You're taking care of yourself. You're bad. Oh dear. Sorry to hear. That's never good. I remember you were dealing with some university exams, if I'm not wrong. I have a bit of a goldfish memory, so you need to excuse me if I lose track of info between streams. Might pull back a touch. I broke up with my boyfriend. I'm so sorry to hear. That's heartbreaking. If you want to send me a whisper or a DM, just feel free. If you don't feel comfortable writing in chat. I hope I can provide some solace with relaxing music and something to look at to keep your thoughts busy. Be back in 20 seconds. Just need to grab my eyeliner. This is the thick one. I will be back in 20 seconds or so. Where did I leave my fine liners? I have another one in here. Oops. I'm gonna mute my mic very quickly. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, we should be back. check sizes. This is a 0.1. This is a 0.8. This is a 0.2. I go with 0.2. Start from right to left this time. And Callaway, do let me know if you have sent me a DM so I know to check it, because I might miss the notification, right? I'm sending you hugs. Pretty bad at inking, apparently. In opaque paint we trust. So it's a delicate phase. It's more a little focused. Thank you for the hug back. It's the one tiny thing that I can use to express my support and my empathy. Been through that and it's not fun. So whatever support is helpful. I know it's not much. The more random you try to be, the more it doesn't look random at all. My brain got stuck there for a second. Sheesh, straight lines. Everything but a straight line. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Should I commit to these shapes for this one? I'm gonna start on the bottom on the left side. I don't trust this ring on the outside. This inking has gone a little south. That's something that I need to work on and improve, so everything will be helpful for the final piece. I forgot the content of these vials. Silly goose. Sorry, I'm a little focused. Not looking at chat, I'm not present. That is pretty much a summary of the reason why I stream/make art, because it keeps my brain busy. And if my brain's busy, it's not thinking of things that it shouldn't be thinking of. I don't know if anyone can relate. Oh, hi Sakura, how you doing? Welcome back. Please, people, go check out Asakura's channel. He's a 360 artist and crafter. He does all sorts of fantastical things, including illustrating his own book. And I have always a blast going onto his streams. I'll be checking chat in a second. Just making sure I don't lose track of my little pebbles, crystals, whatever these are. Late night drawing? Yes, sort of. I was planning on starting earlier. But then, as I was mentioning earlier to some of the people in chat, plans were not planning. They were not functioning. My printer decided not to print and other mishaps. So I decided to resort to doodling objects from the world that I want to portray in my next fine art piece, which is from Witch Hat Atelier. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's pretty brilliant. Okay, now the last bit is this bad boy. It's scary. I can ink everything but the ring on the outside. Circular object in ink. Let's go. In a sec. Looks like items for potion making. Yes, something of the like. It's from the world of Witch Hat Atelier. which is an anime that has just come out, and it comes from a manga of the same name. So yes, magical theme indeed. This shouldn't have come here. This should have gone behind it. Too late now. We should have gone all straight down here. It's okay. I'm definitely not convinced about this ring. Committing in 3, 2, 1. Leroy Jenkins. How are you doing, by the way? I don't know if I've asked you. If I haven't, sorry for my rudeness. Good, good. Glad to hear. Really glad to hear. It's definitely something that I don't take for granted. The good part, I mean. Every day brings its own challenges. I think I can get rid of the pencil. Ouch, my hand hurts. Little earthquake. I should have waited for the ink to fully dry here. But I'm going to risk this. Easy daisy. Let's see what I wanted to do. Okay, now the question is, should I start coloring tonight? How long have I been going? Question mark. Commands. Time. And 2 hours and 18 minutes. I think I could leave it. A couple of hours is still better than not streaming at all and not making any art for the day. So yay for showing up. And it's all inked, so I'll let it dry fully overnight. And I'm going to go back to it in the morning, possibly. Yeah, because if I start now, that is almost 1 a.m., it will likely drag for another couple of hours. And I don't think it's worth it, because I'll be probably overtired and I wouldn't be doing the same job that I could do with fresh eyes and a fresh head, a rested head possibly. So I'm gonna leave it here. Let's see if we should be rating out or close the stream and faint. Let's see if there's someone online that I wanted to raid and I was waiting for them to be raidable. Just bear with me 1 moment. We could go this route. It's really, really hard. Maybe here. Too many people at once, I guess. I'll tell you what, since I don't want to raid and disappear, I might just call it a day. Thank you all for stopping by, for the chats, for the lurks, for the raids as well. You are absolutely brilliant. I appreciate you deeply. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or a good night. I hope you take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time for more fantastical adventures, which could be either a continuation of this guy or something else, because the plan is to have 2 different pieces going at the same time. One based on The Witcher 3, and another one on this anime that I just mentioned. So yeah, the possibilities are endless. So thanks again, everyone. If you want to stay in touch and know when I'm going live, if I'm posting a story on Instagram, for example, you might be notified when I'm going live. Or if you want to check whatever else I share but I don't do on stream, you're free to check my Instagram or my YouTube. And I send you all lots of love, and I will see you next time. Bye for now, and take care.